Welcome everybody. Hey. It's time to test and try some things out. Hopefully we can get consoles on. So apologize for the wait. Apologize for the delay. Man, I just did a whole bunch of stuff. Had that doctor's appointment and did a whole bunch of other stuff. So this server, if you're newer here, is has an Anarchy side and a Chaos side. And then it's got a hub that connects the two together, but you can go to the hub and go back and forth to either one of the worlds. Each world has an overworld, a nether, and an end. And this will be open for everyone soon. More than likely on, I'm really thinking Friday's probably unfortunately, gonna probably happen just because we're having some difficulty. If we can get consoles on tonight, and other people that are having difficulty getting onto the service, then I think there's a potential we could go live depending on what happens tomorrow. But we still have to have the section built out inside the safe area, which Sinful Hex is helping us out with. I got to get a connection to get Sinful Hex online. And then we got to test a whole bunch of different stuff, including I need to install some more which I was kind of afraid of, but I know that I probably would have to install some additional anti-cheat things. So I have a list of 5 other things that I'll probably be installing to help catch a bunch of this other stuff that people are already doing, and putting in automatic bans inside of files. So it's instead of how it's set up right now, where you set off a flag and you can keep going. Anyways, I'm waiting for... So what I found out, I'm waiting for something to give me the go-ahead. It said it would take 1 to 10 minutes. It's been about 5. But what I found out is I got a response back from our host IP for the server, and they said, which this is crazy to me, but they said that the SMP on the host, that through the EyeChaos.shulker.com, that address is only good for the port 25565. And I'm like, why would they make that only good for Java and not good for Bedrock? To get the Bedrock one, I have to use the actual IP from the server. And I'm like, well, that's not the way that it was used before. They said, well, that's because somebody used a site like Namecheap or whatever, right? Which I had already used and made the EyeChaos.net. And hence on the next screen, you'll see that I changed the login information to EyeChaos.net. And then for Bedrock, the port will be 19132. So that's the change that has to happen, but I'm waiting for the final thing to turn green for status. And when that turns green, which it's not yet, but when that turns green, then we know that the EyeChaos.net is all set. It's already set on Namecheap, but I'm taking it through another site, which helps out for an additional layer of DDoS protection, right? So to even make it even more difficult for someone to DDoS us, in addition to all the other stuff I already had in place, including the hosts having level 7 mitigation against DDoS attacks and advanced mitigation if I ask them to. So anyways, I'm literally waiting for the status on this to turn so that we can use the new IP at the top. And I believe the only reason why I was able to get Sinful Hex in before is because Sinful Hex was on a whitelist, and the whitelist ignored the floodgate stuff. So no changes to the programs, no changes to anything right now. I'm hoping that the information that the IP gave me, that our host gave us, our server host, that the EyeChaos thing that we were using was pointing towards the Java port, not the Bedrock port, which is insane to me. But, you know, whatever. I mean, what am I, you know, I read important. What's important? Sinful Hex is ready to build. I saw that. I think its status being online is gating consoles. What do you mean the status being online? I changed it from online to floodgate, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, wait, you're saying the online mode needs to say false in... in the floodgate? Dang. Skydrop, no, I'm not opening it today. I will be opening it to some people. We need to test Bedrock players right now. So if you have a Bedrock account, get it ready. That might fix Bedrock. Yeah, it was set to true in Floodgate. You're right. It has to be false. Bro, the status is still inactive. Come on, man. Freaking update, bruh. All right. Well, set up to 10 minutes. I guess let me switch over to the other screen. Wait, I want to make sure they get this off the screen. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, so in the files is what you're talking about. Floodgate files. Let me see if I can do that, but then let's also use this different address, because I think that that's going to have a big say in it as well. Bro, there's so much to search. It's like it's overwhelming. It's blowing my mind. Literally, like my mind can't handle any other information without exploding. I think it's funny how subscribers are leaving. It cracks me up. Get rid of all the bads. Get rid of all the bad wood. Get more good wood. Right? We're rebuilding our a better foundation. Your mind is built for this complex stuff. Google told you that. Well, I do have to go back in and put to reconnect to proxy only. Because that's what we're going to be using. So the config file. Wait, that was Geyser that had that other information, right? Let me see about the online only. Was that? This wasn't the one. It's Geyser, right? Yeah, we're checking. We're trying to get everybody in on Bedrock. It must be not Floodgate, but Geyser. This is where I changed it to Floodgate. Does this have the online only stuff? Online, offline, floodgate. Online type. For online mode authentication type only. What the? Where was that? Floodgate online or offline, and I put floodgate here. For online mode, authentication type only. This saves a token, blah, 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 blah. Whether to alert the console and operators that a new geyser version is available that support. Yeah, yeah. Where's the next? Wait. Bro, was it Floodgate that had? Why can't I see things? Player link. Whether to require a linked account in order to be able to join the server. I had to change that to false, and that allowed, or that wasn't the one that I changed to false. Enable own linking, set the, what the? This is only already connected people will stay connected. Oh, well, true. Yeah, where the heck was that? This is the key pen. Replace with the underscores. Link, whether to enable the linking system. This talks about linking system, requiring the link, global linking. 3 options only apply when enable linking is set to true. Like link, 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 link. Bro, where did we see it? Bedrock 000. Host services change your Java port every time you start the server and require the same port. This makes the option makes the Bedrock port the same as the Java port every time you start the server. False. Okay, yeah, I changed it here. Primary message of the day. This is just month of the day settings or message of the day, whatever. Gameplay. Geyser. Show coordinates true, disabling bedrock scaffolding. Nether roof workaround. Force resource packs, enable integrated pack, forward player ping, max custom skulls, blah, blah, blah. Here's the key pen. Connect directly into Java server without creating an ICP. Disable packet compression. Advanced network settings. Broadcast type 0. Hat proxy, whatever the freak that is, bruh. Bro, I don't know where we saw that. Auth type floodgate. Online mode false. Why wouldn't that be in the floodgate thing? That seems like it would be. Like, I mean, what? There's not even the word auth in this entire thing right here. Oh, was it server properties? I think it was server properties now that I don't know why that just hit me all of a sudden. Wasn't it? Enforce whitelist. Bro. Hide online players. Online mode true. Online mode equals true. Yeah, authentication type is set to floodgate. That's correct. Yeah, it is set to floodgate. Yep. The other thing I have to change now, which I had already changed it back. Where is... TCP, this, only allow proxy connections, has to be true instead of false because of what I changed. Okay, that's saved, right? Boom. People send me messages in Discord and it pops it up like that. Kind of weird. All right, let me check and see how we're doing with... Hold on, dude. We're not done yet. Just relax. Relax. Why is the status still inactive, bruh? It's over 20 minutes, man. Or whatever it's been. It's been too dang long. That's what it's been. What the... Bro. It's waiting for the first legitimate connection to activate it. Croc is such an idiot, dude. Grok is such an idiot. Oh my God. He told me wait 5 to 10 minutes. It'll automatically change. When it changes, then you're good. And now it says you have to try to use it first. Oh my God. Ah, this guy. This guy. When fully gate set defaults. What do you mean remove TCP shield? Messes what up? Where'd you hear that at? Yeah, I know when floodgates set default, but that's not what we were looking at. We were looking at the server properties. So you're saying on server properties, I should set the online mode to false on server properties? The Geyser website, I mean, my God, there's almost everything works incorrectly with Geyser. It's not been a fun experience. Geyser is throwing flags on, or other programs are throwing flags on Geyser. It's like nonstop. Almost every plugin's got a problem with Geyser. Okay. That makes sense. Man, I feel like I'm changing quite a few things. Bro. Grok says online mode true is required for Bedrock players to join Java servers for Geyser plus floodgates setup. Enforce secure profile false. Geyser config floodgate. Common confusion. Many people think they need online mode false to allow Bedrock players to fix connection issues. That's an old myth from before floodgate existed. Online mode must be true. Floodgate fakes the authentication for Bedrock players by signing them in with a special key, while still letting the server think everything is in online mode. If you turn online mode false, Floodgate breaks. It relies on the online mode login sequence. Bedrock players usually cannot join at all. Java players can join with any name. Cracked mode, which is a security spam risk. You lose proper UUID handling. Interesting. Yeah, I think let's go with the way it is and see what's up with it. I want to try something real quick. Whoops. Oh my God. I'm expecting this to have a hernia and tell me no. Yeah, I can already tell that's a no. Connection timed out, bruh. Is that supposed to be an Enderman? It looks like an Enderman combined with one of those Endermites. Like it got an Endermite and an Enderman had a baby. That's what that looks like. That's crazy looking. What the freak, dude? What? All right, hang on a second here. Can offhand anything? Dom, we're not working on that. We're working on connections to make sure that Bedrock can get in. Is it premium? No. I can make it premium though. For some reason, what? Oh, free tier lacks full Bedrock UDP proxying. Requires precise proxy protocol setup or premium. Okay. So premium allows you to do the UDP TCP. Is that what you're saying? Only allows proxy connections disabled without a paid plan. However, the premium plan will allow the support of geyser. Yeah. Okay. How do I get premium? Jesus Christ, let me buy something, people. I'm trying to buy. Never mind, I'm not getting premium. What the hell is that? $100 a month. Free 0, Pro 25, Premium 100, Enterprise 250. What? What? Okay. All right, hold on. I just cussed out Grok. Hang on. I'm waiting for a response for my cuss out. You're right. I messed up on the pricing. It told me it was $10, bruh. I'm sorry for the confusion. It is $100 a month. You gotta be kidding me, bro. I'm sorry, I messed up. I'm sorry, I messed up. I spent an hour doing that crap. Okay, hang on, hang on. Wait, did I turn on the server? Oh, shit. It's been on for 8 minutes. Oh, crap. Nobody logged into it? That is unbelievable to me. You guys are awesome. I can't believe you guys all... Usually everybody logs in like crazy. My intention in using it was to not release the IP for the server. That's my only intention. Well, that and getting additional DDoS protection, but Jesus Christ, dude. This thing. Oh, Lord. What the hell? Use playit.gg? Jesus, bruh. What's up, King Bean? King Bean said hi. What's up, King Bean? KOGG. Oh, Cheetos, bruh. Yeah, 10's a little bit different than 100. A month, bro. Like, what? I could see, you know, like Dr. Donut or something using that because he's got, you know, whatever, he's got 40,000 people playing all at once or something. But I mean, but Lord have mercy. Now I have to get premium Play at GG. But it's only $3 a month. Playit.gg plus Geyser is currently one of the most reliable, free, low-cost ways to run Crossplay. Crossplay, not cosplay. Big difference. Big difference. I'm literally just trying to not give the server IP out. That's what I'm doing. You know, because I don't want direct attacks on the server IP if I can prevent it. Knowing what's happened previously in other SMPs and such, it'd be nice to not have people directly attack the server IP. But I guess, whatever. Dude, this is too big of a headache. I didn't get attacked. My house got attacked. Remember? My home with the DDoS attack that set it down all night because I leaked the console. So I know that they're going to try to attack the server IP as well. And so I was hoping to hide the server IP, but now I'm deciding what I want to do. The only way to hide it would be to get a service like that. And then everybody logs in through the domain that I paid for. Is this a today or tomorrow thing? What do you mean, King Bean? We're in the testing mode. We're trying to get Bedrock connected, so you got to bear with me because there's a lot of technical things happening on the side here while I work through some things to get Bedrock connected. Once we have Bedrock connected, then we'll be able to fully test everything. Last thing I really need is just for Java to go in and start testing stuff, and then have Bedrock not be in there. That'd be crazy. So we're having difficulties with consoles connecting. We have to make that work. I need, who is it that could not connect on console that is very trusted in the circle? KO here? Or, who else had? KO, Dunk, Gale. Who had, who has a console that couldn't connect? I need one of you to try something. KO, okay. I'm going to send you something. I don't want you to share it with anybody. Let me, bruh. All right. Here we go. Celebrate our friendship. Celebrate our friendship with our 3-year anniversary, it says KO. What? What's going on, bro? That's crazy. Send a gift. You must have nitro. Bruh, man, they find every way to try to get you in these things. Lord have mercy. That is insane. Literally, they think of every little tiny way to get you to try to do nitro. Like, bruh. Relax. Relax. Okay, here's what I'm going to send you. Right there. Boom. Okay. Try that, KO. Hang on 1 second. I got to turn it on. Everybody, please do not jump in. Please don't jump in. Like a bunch of animals. You're like a bunch of animals. Yeah, Steam would be so much better, dude. Your cursor misclicked and onto the server. I think this thing's telling me that I'm one thing behind on my paper. Which, did they just come out with one? Because I got the newest one. I thought for sure. Okay. We don't need to update it to fix the situation, so I'm not going to. All right, KO, you got the information correct? You're trying it? We're waiting for a response from KO to see if he was able to get in or what. Hold on, I gotta change something back. Bruh, I forgot something. Something big. Hang on. Let me stop this stupid server again. Bruh. I forgot. I gotta take out the TP shield. Yeah, I gotta take out the TCP shield garbage. That's gotta go. That's gotta go, bro. Let me gank it. That'll prevent us from joining. $100 a month, dude. Good Lord. That is crazy. That's why I just couldn't log in as well right there. Isn't that nuts, dude? It blocks me, you, everybody. And I think the reason why Sinful was able to get in originally was because I had Sinful on a whitelist. And then when I didn't have on a whitelist and I had that stupid TCP garbage in there blocking connections. Yeah, so KO, just try to log in with what I sent you. That information, what I sent you in Discord and the DM. Try to log in with that. I'll let you know as soon as we're up. It should be just a few seconds, actually. Yeah, it's up now. All right, only KO, please. If this works, we hit a home run. If he can get in, it's a home run. If not, it's another strikeout.
I feel like we're playing with the Mariners.
Bruh.
Never know what you're gonna get. Okay, so
yeah, don't touch your mouse, Bloxy. Easy. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. The suspense. It's intense. Come on, please. 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 According to the server host, our server host, this should fix it. Oh my God, I'm holding my breath. Oh man, I don't see anything happening. God. So you used the IP I gave you and the port 19132. Bro. Did it still say, it still gave you the multiplayer server crap? Dude, why is this not updated? Oh my God. You gotta re-log in every 5 seconds. Oh, thanks for letting me know that. Have the console players do what I just had him try. Because the subdomain is only listening to port 25565. This might be why Might be. And KO, you're for sure that that port is correct? That we're 100% good, that it didn't work? No, the 475 is... It shouldn't work with that either. God dang it, man. There's still, and it's still the same error that says, what is it? Failed to connect or something like that to multiplayer services. Two 5565. All right. I'm getting super frustrated with my host. Yeah, the host guy said that the I'm super frustrated with him because I've asked him 2 separate times to ensure that the UDP for 19132 is on. So they're like, okay, we verified it's definitely on, blah, blah, blah. And then I hit them back up. Yeah, then I hit them back up and say, console still can't connect with the EyeChaos .shulker.com. And they say, well, that's because it's tied to the 25565. Like, bro, did we just not have a conversation about setting up the 19132 and then you telling me that it's open even though I searched it and it says it's closed? And he's saying, no, it's actually open. Do the IP and then the 19132 instead of the EyeChaos. So that's what we just tried with KO. And it didn't work. And they said it would. Lordy Lord. Charlie, Minecraft hate me right now and I will not let me log into your Minecraft account, so you cannot join. You can't even log into your Minecraft account? Lord have mercy, that's horrible. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. I'm celebrating that. That helps a ton. Thank you so much, Charlie. Charlie W. You can't log into your Microsoft account? Is that because you don't have a password, or it says 25565 is the open port? Correct. 25565 is the open port for EyeChaos.shulker.com. That is correct. The interesting part, you used a what was the site that you used, Xtrap? You used a site to look to see if something was online, right? Whether it's open or closed.
Time to say goodbye to your friends now,
Okay, well, let me check something here.
Time to say goodbye to your friends now,
Like an open port check tool. Yeah, dude, it's beyond me I mean, I don't understand, bruh. I do not understand. What the heck? Why would they not have the port forwarding done correctly, man? I've talked with them like 7 times now, and it's still not set up right. At the host, the server. I sent them another message though saying, you know, please freaking get it right. This needs to be this and this needs to be that. We have to have UDP port 19132 open, and we have to have TCP 25565 open. They can't just flip-flop from one to another one and not keep stuff open. Like, what are you doing? They are a Minecraft only host. A mid-tier Minecraft only host. How would they not, I mean, what? How would they not know this, dude? It hurts my head to think about why they would not know what they're doing.
Time to say goodbye to your friends now,
In iShow, it's closed. 19132 is also closed on our IP for the server. Bro. And then 25565 is open on Chaos, EyeChaos.shulker.com. But 25565 is not open on the main domain address for the server, and 19132 is not open on the main IP address for the server. Neither one of them. Bro, this is nuts, man. Okay, I'm going to a different one. What? Custom ports. Not there. Server ports. Not there. Game ports. 25565's there. But not 19132. Application ports. Neither one's there. Neither one's there on peer-to-peer ports. That domain IP for our server is closed to everything. What? Let's see if that weird 475 thing was here. Bro. (25565) cleared on EyeChaos.choker.com. Bro, it's unbelievable, man. I can't even. Bro, 47543. It's closed. And it was open yesterday. But when I told them to change it back and open it up, he changed it back and didn't open it up. Supposedly. But and they closed the other one. They changed it back to, but they changed it back to Java, not to Java and Bedrock. And they know I'm working on Geyser and paper and stuff because they've referenced it. So like what? Yeah, 47543 is closed on both the IP and... I just can't believe that the port for Bedrock, for Floodgate, is closed. Still. I'm getting angry at these dudes. I need to relax. All right. They should be working on it right now. What's happening right now? I'm about ready to do a face plant into a wall. That's what's happening right now. I'm about a foot away from a face plant into a wall. Unbelievable, man. Yeah, where's Ka-Chow when I need him? Man.
Make me laugh.
Extract, were we able to figure out why people are not landing inside where they're supposed to be landing? Like, there shouldn't be anything keeping them from being able to land right here. Is there some type of spawn radius that's allowed? Or you think you got it? First position override command, it's fixed. So they land right here now on this block. I came in for the first time on Bedrock, and I was up there above the deny blocks that are on the ceiling. Let me turn my night vision off so you guys can get a better view of what this looks like at night. Let me turn my shaders off. This is actual Minecraft without shader action. You have a little theory? Dude, I'm about ready to kick the Graves thing into next week. Do you think we should reload the other Graves thing instead of this crappy one? Because this simple one seems horrible. I don't think whatever I'm using right now for Graves does not let anybody Yeah, let's do that. Let's put the old one back on. Give me a second. Well, I'll just do it. We'll do it on the screen. Let me put the old one back on. Let me get rid of whatever we're using right now, because it sucks, bro. Simple Graves is garbage. Simple Graves, get out of here, bruh. All right, stopping server. Add-ons, plugins, Graves. Oops, XXX. Land protection, add-on, modular economy vault. Ooh, this was the graveyards thing. Ooh, graveyards. Graveyards. Do we want graveyards? I think we want graveyards, don't we? What's graveyards do again? Graveyards enhancing its functionality by providing graveyard displays of previous killed players. That sounds like it'd be a laggy nightmare, doesn't it? A mess graves in a graveyard for everyone that's died? Like what? For all previously killed players? That sounds insane. All right, let me restart. I got the Graves X back on there. I think the clear leg thing, we can put an exception in clear leg to allow it, like have it not clear, I don't know, player head or whatever it is that Graves X is using for the gravestone. So I think we can go into clear leg and prevent it from clearing whatever Graves X is using, so that it's not jacking it out of there. Hello? Oh my god. I'm a goofball. There it is right there. Graves X. Grave. It remembered and saved it at 3 hours. Max number of graves. Definitely not 18, dude. That's insane. Okay. We had agreed before not to replace old graves with new ones. So if you continue to die over and over, you get to 10 deaths, do not... Send me the rest, I'll keep it safe. You know what? I think Sinful, I think if I go back to a whitelist that you can begin to build stuff. Let me go. Back into whitelist. As a temporary thing. Dude, let me turn it back on. Why's my mic gotta be so tall? My mic's in the way lately, dude. Move back over. How's it getting all jacked up and moved all the way over there? All right, let's see. It was down towards the bottom. Yeah, right there. Boom. Enforce whitelist, yes. Does this thing auto-save again? I think it does. Okay, so now if I go down... Okay. If I go back to the players, wait, where was that? Dude, where was that whitelisting tool I was using? Where is it? Bruh. Where was the thing that showed players and all that junk? I don't want to click on that. That's what I'm trying to find out. Was it on the dashboard? Oh, they answered me again. Bruh. I can confirm that your ports are fully open, both 19132 and 25565. Are you able to check with someone who's trying to connect from PlayStation or Xbox that they have an active PSN Xbox Pass subscription? When they are using Bedrock together, are their phone and Xbox on the same network. As the error they are getting and server logs not showing anything means there is a configuration error between the phone and Xbox. Are you kidding me, dude? Dude, the guy acts like I'm talking about one or two people, and I get that. He's an amateur. He's a junior whatever support dude. But, you know, kick me over to somebody that knows what they're talking about, man. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm sick of talking to these dudes. Junior support agent. Junior support agent. Like, send me to a senior or something. I mean, what is going on, bruh? That's what I said. A previous server, we were able to get 3,000 people on it throughout 7 months. And approximately 40% are Bedrock players, and that we maintained 15 to 35 throughout the entire day, and 40% were Bedrock players. These people didn't all of a sudden change all of their settings and everything and now can't connect to something. It literally has to do with the way that this server is set up and their service. Like, I need help getting it fixed. They can confirm that that's both both of those are up, but I can't ping them through websites. I can only ping the 25565. I can't, and it says open, but I can't hit the 19132 and have it ever say it's open. Oh, I got to remember how to find the whitelist. Sorry, I got distracted from that, dude. Where's the whitelist? Son of a... What is this weirdness? All right. In the game panel under the player manager. Really? No, it's not. It's not where it's at, dude. Where the hell was it? No, I didn't kick the cord today, thank goodness. Well, earlier today I did, but... Alright, hang on a second, I'll be right back. Okay, where was the player whitelisting thingy bob?
What, are you 12?
Yeah, you're still all whitelisted. The ones that were whitelisted yesterday. So, let me start it up. And if Sinful Hex is still here, if you're still here, Sinful, can you see if you can get on now that you're back on the whitelist? That the whitelist setup is... I don't know why. Where was the page where I was able to see everybody, whitelisted or not? I guess this shows all the whitelisted players. The Simple X definitely whitelisted. Let me see. Lord. Graves X was added back in. Not really stuff changed that I was changing. You guys wanted a real smite to hit the grave. I remember that. I'm not gonna fix all these things. I just want to. What worlds are a grave? What worlds will a grave will spawn in?
Nope.
Bruh. What worlds will a grave will spawn in? Awesome. Awesome work, guys. Safe nether. And then it was safe end. Like that. This graves drop its contents when destroyed.
Ha! Got him!
True. It looks like it saved most of our settings. Should projectiles from players cause the grave to break? True. I don't think so. No. Should pistons break graves? No. What's going on? Should a grave drop all items if the grave is being replaced as a player reaches the maximum graves allowed? Should a grave drop false? Like what? What are you talking about, bro? Block. What does it use? It's going to use player underscore head. Okay, player underscore head. We want to make sure that the clear leg does not delete the player underscore head. Can the killer open the owner's grave? Bruh. Huh? How many seconds are in 3 hours? Is it 10,800? Yeah, 3,600 in. Okay, yeah. Especially allowed to preview a grave. Bolts. All right, teleport. Can the entity teleport to their grave? I don't think so. Wouldn't that make it like way too easy? Simple said it doesn't work. 19132, I hope. When we were able to get some of you guys in last night, I'm sure she used 19132 originally. The problem is that I don't understand why she was able to log in a couple of days ago and now can't. Did it still say that weird multiplayer services not available? Supposedly it's a communication gap, I guess, between Microsoft. Like it's not able to authenticate or prove that there is an actual account, like you're not logged in the account or something, so it won't even let you get there or some weird something. It just doesn't make any sense. I was thinking of all the things that I've added since, and we've not added anything. If anything, I've deleted more off of it. It's just, let me save this. Whitelist is enforced. The public key should be used for geyser and the private key for the floodgates. Public key used for geyser? A private key for floodgates? Okay. I don't... Like, bro, what? What is different? It says to out, then back into Microsoft. Yeah. That's what I saw earlier too, is to sign out of Microsoft, sign back in, verify that you're connected through Microsoft, restart your whatever system you're using, your game, and see if that'll work. It's like, bruh, I'm gonna restart the server after I made a couple changes again. It's so frustrating. Like, I don't understand. Like, because whitelist is on now, nobody can get on. Through Bedrock. When that's what did allow you to get on originally. And what's insane is that none of you have any problems connecting at all on the Extreme SMP. It's just this one. And I literally haven't done anything different. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Did anybody dunk GraveX registered soft crash handler? What does that even mean? There is a possibility that I can remove. There is a two programs that are having an issue with each other. But I feel like have I got anything weird in here? No. I mean, what's this thing? An Anarchy exploit fixer. Jesus. How many files are in this thing? 2,500. So the two programs that are conflicting, according to what I can tell, are World Guard and Luck Perms. Sinful, have you found anything to extract messages about the one thing that messes with Geyser? Yeah, a long time ago. The TCP shield, yeah, I got rid of that. I literally don't have I mean, now I guess it would be getting the exact version of I really feel like it's the host. This probably doesn't even see what or say what version it is, right? It's probably only in downloads. It doesn't even say anyways, does it? Where is Geyser and Floodgate even at, dude? The original from Spigot. Started with the T. Yeah, TCP shield. Yeah, that's what I said. So whitelist is not allowing Sinful Hex to connect. So I guess we should just turn it back off. I gotta shut down the server first. Well, I literally... I turn the server off. Here, I'll turn it back on. Sinful. I just turned it back on. It'll take a minute. Wait. I need these guys to respond to me again. So primary DNS, it says. What? I checked Geyser config and changed MTU to 1200. That's all they did. Changed MTU to 1200. Said, please restart the server. I turned the whitelist off. I restarted the server. Sinful. What's the status update? I just can't believe they don't see any reason why it shouldn't be connecting either. And they're like the specialists. You're in some random place. I don't show that you even logged in. Sinful, I don't show that you logged in. Did you hit the wrong server on accident? Dude, I keep telling you, a werewolf, he said TPC shield, and I've already deleted it. I told you that, I mean, and you said, well, it starts with the T, and I said, yeah, TPC shield. And now you're asking him, and he's saying TPC shield. You changed the IP to the new one that's shown on screen? Yeah, that's not going to send you to the right spot because I didn't completely... That would have sent you through TCP Shield, which isn't... Yeah, that's not going to work. Oh my God. You joined with Bedrock? Yeah, you did. It literally says Floodgate player logged in. Extraptional. Horrible player login event hack. You have plugins listening to the player login event, so cause reconfiguration APIs to be unavailable. The hell does that mean? Luck Perms, World Guard. A chaos.shulker.com with 19132. Yeah, the new IP on the screen won't work because it's I never can finish the full I never did the full configuration. This dude acts like because he changed it, this 1200 thing, because consoles are picky, that everybody should be able to be logged in now. That every single person that has Bedrock can log in now. According to him. That there's nothing stopping from everybody logging in on Bedrock accounts. According to him, everybody on Bedrock, consoles, mobile, PC, should all be able to log in. That the ports are wide open. He changed the MCU thing because consoles can be a little picky, and that should have fixed it. You were able to get in before, though, weren't you, Diogo? Diogo, what were you able to get on with earlier today? Because you got in with on PC. I need to try to get consoles. This guy says, this guy swears on his life that there's nothing stopping. He even went in and looked at everything, changed something in Geyser and said that consoles are a little bit picky, that it should work now. Like, dude. He did say something about trying a new primary DNS. Test this first. If it doesn't work, delete it. Like, what does that even mean? Just to confirm, have they changed DNS on their console to allow Bedrock Connect app to establish a connection? Primary DNS should be for Bedrock Connect. He gives an IP. Please test this first. If it doesn't work, delete it. So primary DNS on Bedrock Connect. Console connections, Xbox, PS4, Switch are much more sensitive to network packet sizes, MTU, than PC. I checked Geyser's config and changed MTU to 1200. Please also restart the server and try again. Please let me know if this helped. It says you just left the game, Xstrap. You were logged in and then you just left just now. Invalid IP address? What did you put in for the IP address, KO? The one I gave you? Yeah, that's not going to work. It's got to be at EyeChaos.shulker.com. Needs to be that one. Yeah, I turned the whitelist off. Why is it saying you're not whitelisted if I turn the whitelist off? What? The whitelist isn't even on. Yeah, don't use the IP that's at the top of the screen. Remember, that was for CP Shield. I'm going to change it. Because I'm not paying $100 a month for that. That's insane. That's like completely like, what? EyeChaos. God, I gotta shrink that down now. Dude, that's hard to see. Oh, and the IP thing's all jacked up, bro. Let me move it over. No, let me. Na 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 na. Ba 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 beep boop 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 boop. That should be what works. All right, I give up. Bedrock, put this in. Bedrock, put that in. Put in that IP address and that port. Remember, if you're on console, you need to be using Bedrock Connect, or Bedrock Connect, I mean, or Bedrock Together. Bedrock Connect or Bedrock Together. They will connect correctly without you having to do crazy DNS stuff and everything else on your consoles. What program are you using, KO? Better Together or Better Connect? Better Together. Can somebody else try that IP and the port? 132. Oh my God. Connect is requiring you to play premium. Are you kidding me? Sorry, I put the port down wrong. Oh my God, there it is. One 15.204.145.23 port 19132. That doesn't work either. Like what? Okay, well, the guy asked us to try one change to the DNS settings, and if it doesn't work, delete it. He said, try DNS this, and if it doesn't work, delete it. Whatever that means. I don't understand Sinful either. I had you on a whitelist before. That's the only thing I think that allowed you to get in. I can try to re-whitelist you. It's EyeChaos.shulker.com. EyeChaos.shulker.com. That's it, invalid IP. Event. The event that disconnected you was Geyser's reinstallment. Delete it, didn't work. Okay. Sinful, let me try to whitelist you again and see if for some reason. Actually, let me restart this stupid server. So frustrated. Let me turn back on the whitelist. And then let me whitelist you again. And let's see if that does anything. Okay, I'm stopping the server. It's not stopping. It's just sitting on stopping. It's got a big kill button. I'm waiting. I do want to kill it. Please turn off the server before changing any properties. Well, how about the server shut down? This literally said stopping for the longest time. What is going on, dude? It still has not stopped. It still says stopping. It's stuck, bruh. With the big kill button, it won't stop. Like, what's going on, dude? Okay, whatever, dude. It won't stop. Oh, I'm so frustrated with this. What is going on, man? I don't even partially understand what's happening. Okay. Sinful Hex, I'm going to whitelist you again on this. It's whitelist back on again. As soon as it comes up, I'm going to whitelist you again to see if maybe the whitelist isn't showing up or something. When even the host server is responding to me from their technical team, and they keep changing these little things saying it should work now, it should work now, it should work now. It's like, dude, what are you talking about, man? Like, good Lord. It's not working, man. None of what you're doing is working. Okay, it's up. I'm whitelisting you again. F whitelist, add. I believe this is what I did last time. Sinful Hex. I F whitelisted you. Nothing has changed. Sinful Hex was already whitelisted. Let me take you off the whitelist. F whitelist remove. Sinful Hex. You've been removed from the whitelist. F whitelist. Add Sinful Hex. You've been added to the whitelist. All right, I guess now try the EyeChaos.shulker.com with the IP 19132. I'm sorry guys, I'm so frustrated right now. I don't even know what to do at this point besides wait for the next message from the host. I'm even asking them like, is there any way that everything's great on your side but it's not on mine? Like what's happening? EyeChaos.shulker.com 19132. That let me in immediately. I died. That was a quick death. Okay, there's a horsey right over here with the spear. A horsey with the spear, dude. Yo. Yo, bro, yo. Look at all these weird Gil died here stuff. Like, what do I do to get rid of these? I gotta put like, I gotta fill this spot with air or something? I mean, what do I, why are these still here? Anyways. I don't know why I can log in and log out. Nothing makes any sense to me anymore. I can log in on mobile, I can log in on PC, Bedrock, PC mobile, Java. Bruh. I just don't understand, man. My show, nobody else is able to get in, huh?
Do you want me to try from my computer? That help?
No.
Okay. Or my phone, or?
You know, one of the things that we changed was that when Sinful got on before, it was still on the online mode, not the floodgate mode. That it claims that you have to have changed. We were not on floodgate mode then. So that's in Geyser, right? This setting to floodgate wasn't floodgate, it was set to online. So let's see. All right, this is set back up the same way it was when Sinful Hex was able to get online. Let's see. Whitelisted. It's back on online mode instead of the floodgate. I feel like the floodgate program is completely broken, just complete garbage. This should come up in a second, Sinful. If you can try as soon as this is up to see if the online mode back to the way it was when you originally joined, if that allows you to join again. Okay, it's up. If you're available to try that, that would be awesome. Other people that were, I don't know, I guess others see if anything changed. Oh my God, man. EyeChaos.shulker.com. Nope. Instant, huh? I don't even... I can't even... Nobody can access this way with any device on Bedrock. Now that I changed it off of Floodgate. Did anybody else try anything? It says Floodgate player logged in as Gale Gaming disconnected. Lost connection. You're not whitelisted. So .Gale Gaming did connect, but wasn't whitelisted. How is that? How is that possible? Is that on a computer, Gale? Yeah, it was his Bedrock account on PC. 19132. Now they're saying try deleting Floodgate and Geyser config folders and restart. It does seem true that the more we mess with stuff, the worse it gets. Both wouldn't work. Okay. All right. Multiplayer error. All right, there's a couple of things that I can try here. All right, I'm stopping the server again. I'm going to try to let me change back the file plugin geyser config back to floodgate. Okay, then I want to get where is luck perms? Where are you, luck perms? Luck perms and world guard. World guard isn't even in the files? What the hell? World edit? How is that? Bro, I can't see the bottom. People keep sending me DMs. Yeah, there's world guard. All right. Okay. Let me turn off the whitelist. I don't even know if this thing works right here. I feel like it doesn't, but because there's no like save button. Like that seems weird to me. So let's go into server properties and see if the enforce whitelist faults. Enforce secure profile faults. Level name, level seed. It's all alphabetical, like bruh. Prevent proxy connection. False. Server port 25565. Whitelist false. Archon port 25575. I think this should get rid of the, I was getting like a thing saying that these luck perms or world guard, one of them was conflicting and causing some problems. That's what they suggested is after this, if this doesn't make any difference, then it's deleting the config files for Geyser and Floodgate, so that it makes fresh config files. I feel like yeah, I know, man. I'm just trying to, that's not the priority right now is not that. The priority is getting people to be able to log in. And then from there figuring it out. Okay, let's see who can log in and who can't. Gail just logged in. Yeah. EyeChaos.shulker.com, port 19132, correct. Everybody's going to bed. This is a bad time to try to test stuff. Need everybody to try their consoles and their mobile, their Bedrock stuff. If this doesn't work, then that's definitely not what was causing a corruption. Then it's looking at Geyser and Floodgate. Oh my God. It's just as like hurts my head to even. Gil just joined again. I don't know if Gil joined at the different device or what, but so to me it seems like the Geyser Floodgate thing's all, it's got to be messed up. I mean, there's nothing else that could be causing this. So now Gail can get in on Java, mobile, and Bedrock. Bedrock PC. So you can get on Bedrock PC, he can get on mobile, and he can get in on Java. That's wild. I don't know how he can get in on everything, but everybody else can't. You can't, Diogo? You were able to get into? I don't show that you logged in, Extrap. Not since I restarted it again. Gail literally just logged in with both different Bedrock accounts. That's the only person I see that logged in. No, there's no whitelist right now. It's open. Okay, we know it's not the problem was not luck perms in a world guard. Where the freak is luck perms at, dude? Am I blind? There's World Guard. I don't know what happened to luck perms. Uninstall. What? Luck perms jar. World Guard jar. Okay. All right, we're gonna try something out of the box. Craziness. Let me restart this to add those two programs back in. They weren't the problem. A recommendation from our server host is to delete the config files for both Floodgate and Geyser. Okay, there's Luck Perms and World Guard. All right. Okay, so now Geyser config files later, bros. Floodgate config files. I feel like that key could use a reset too, man. Let's do that too. Let's get a new key. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Yo do 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 do. Yo do 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 do. Ya da 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 da. Okay. Clear Chalk just logged in between me doing all this stuff. This went back to online. I feel like changing anything is... I don't know, man. It's the only thing I changed. I want to see if the key's back. Let me restart one more time. Okay, and then we'll have you guys all try again as soon as this comes up. This is completely reset config files for Floodgate and Geyser. The things that allow you guys to connect, in hopes that maybe there was something that was put in there that would have goofed it up. We're almost up. And we're up. Am I taking the requests? It depends on what the request is. Yeah, Bedrock accounts. Try to join. Gail is connected. That is absolutely insane. Sharpify. What's up? What was that file that plugins, floodgate, geyser, what's it called? Auth type. All right, sending them another message. So Gale and Clear Chalk were the only two that were able to get in. Gale was able to get in on both accounts. Another geyser server popped up again with the description of EyeChaos SMP. Are you guys all getting the multiplayer failed thing still? Or was the last one different? You're still getting multiplayer services? Can't connect multiplayer services unavailable or whatever it says? Okay. I wonder if I can find out what version I'm on for Geyser and what version. Will that work? No. No. Well, they both worked. 2.9.2 snapshot for Geyser. Let me take a picture of this. These snapshots, man. That's what it told me I had to have. It was mandatory. Version Floodgate 2.2.5 snapshot. Bam. Biddy ding bang bing bong bing. Bada bang bing bong bong bong. Zibbity bump 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 bump. La da day down bing ding dong. I wish I was not. Clear Chalk joined left, joined left, join left, join. Join left, join. Join left, join, join. Yeah, your client is having trouble connecting. Yeah. What's happened for me last night? Testing my new SMP, Shade SMP. Wait, you were having a problem last night, Grand Clock, with the same exact thing? On a different one? Why can't everybody log in to the other SMP, man. The extreme SMP.
Tuck a duck, look at Lila. She's
I want to throw...
She is so cute. Not cute, but she's pretty cute.
my new host into the garbage. I don't know what else it could be. I have done nothing different than what I did when I set up Extreme, other than we have way more plugins. But I did not reconfigure anything. I did not reconfigure anything in Geyser, anything in Floodgate. I just let it rip. I didn't go in and change any config files on Extreme SMP. Now it makes me wonder, does that thing say Floodgate or does it say, let's go check it out. Let's go look at its files. Let's go look at its spaghetti. Where is Floodgate? Oh wait, where's the plugins? Good Lord. Floodgate. Let's look at it. True, true, true. You know it's true.
Girl, you know it's true.
Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love you. Girl, you know. Blame it on the rain. Yeah, yeah. Whatever you do, don't put the blame on you. Just blame it on the rain. Yeah, yeah. Gonna blame it on the rain.
We should make a band.
Cause the rain don't mind. And the rain don't care. Oh my God. It's disgusting.
Taking our act on the
Where here does it even allow a... I'm in the wrong one. I'm in the wrong one. Before I lose my freaking mind. 19132, false. Online! It doesn't say Floodgate. It says online. I never changed it to Floodgate. Nobody had any problems getting in on it. So me changing that to Floodgate is a screw up. Restarting. Maybe that's what I changed that knocked Sinful Hex off. Maybe that's what I changed. Yeah, we've not configured PvP yet, ClearChalk. It's not done yet. We're struggling to get Bedrock players on. Once I get Bedrock players on, then I'll finish everything else. But Bedrock players being able to play this is the most important thing right now. Okay, it's restarted. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Arctic Death is logged in. Gale logged in. Arctic Death logged in. Oh, ClearChalk came in on Java. Arctic Death. Anybody else? Nope, still. Sinful Hex. It was online when you tried before a long time ago. No? Oh my God.
Hey, you gotta stop licking.
We got more people online now.
Stop. Don't be gross.
At least a different person was able to get on with the Bedrock account. I I don't know if they landed in the hub or not. It says they landed at negative 3.5, negative 32, negative 40.5. That's not good because negative 32 is not negative 58 or whatever it needs to be. It's maybe Arctic Death landed on top of it. Sinful Hex is our only hope. Can Sinful Hex log in? I think if Sinful Hex could try 2 more things, try this one, and if that doesn't work, let me whitelist again.
Time to say goodbye to your
for
friends
Sinful
now,
Hex,
Eye.
and then we'll try one more time, and that's it for tonight. Why, man? Why? Why won't it work, bro? Lord have mercy, bro. Oh my God, I'm stressed out, bro. Gil, you combat logged and got killed. That works. Gil combat logged and got killed, bro. That worked. That's a good thing to know that works. Oh my God. I'm trying the whitelist one more time. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, man. Goodbye.
You're gonna have to move.
All right. Whitelist is back on. It says online again. I'm kind of convinced that none of changing any of this crap does anything. Like none of it matters. You just type whatever you want in there. Type goobers instead of online or floodgate. Just type goober. And it'll still be the same result. I mean, this is absolutely insane, man. All right. Sinful Hex, one more try. One more try. Clear Chalk tried to log in. He's not whitelisted. Denied. Waiting for Sinful Hex one more time. Oh, I'm going to send you guys some hearts. Thank you so much. The reactions are coming through from me. Gail got in. Nope.
What are you doing? You are seriously gross.
What? A werewolf got in?
Stop, okay? Just stop it.
No, you didn't. Who you lying to, dude?
I like your daddy blanket, and it's really gross.
Werewolf's just lying. Yeah, I am. Multiplayer thing again. You were talking to Clock? Clock. All right. I gotta try some other stuff. I think I need to. I got the versions of Geyser and Floodgate that's being used here. I'm going to compare them against my other SMP that works fine and see if they're different. And maybe I'll specifically look for those ones because they work. And if that doesn't work, it's got to be the host. I can't think of what else it would be. So, anyhow, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for grinding through that with me, for trying to log in and out. Today I got a lot of helpful information on a lot of things. not just with trying to get Bedrock in. I really hope.
Time to say goodbye to your friends now,
Yeah, I feel like I could create this on that other crappy server in 20 minutes. I mean, I could at least get it up and running. This just doesn't make any sense, man. I mean, technically, I could uninstall all the plugins. The problem is I can't test whether something's logging in correct or not, because every one of my devices, whether it's Bedrock or Java, can log in. Mobile, PC for Bedrock, and Java, everything logs in for me. I don't think it's one of the plugins. I think it's Geyser. It's the version of Geyser or the version of Floodgate that I have. I think one of them's bad. So, anyhow, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it so much. I know this is a struggle to get through, and a lot of people start off watching or helping, and then they all leave because it's frustrating, and I get it. But again, thank you so much for helping out. I super appreciate it. Have a great rest of your night or tomorrow. And yeah, the crappy server that I need to warn everybody about, oh my God, works. Bruh. Have a good night, everybody. I'll try again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have things figured out before we attempt to do more testing. All right, take it easy, everybody. Peace out. See ya.